anything is possible, but it's not probable. So a man leading with his money, you put yourself in a customer frame. Once you put yourself in a customer frame, but think about it, you're already in the friend zone anyway. So if you're in that friend zone anyway, that means that she's really not feeling you like that, homie. So what he can do is exactly what you said and what I was alluded to before was that you could increase your value as a man. The great thing about men is that we start at 0%. It's like you watch anime? You watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, I was
Dragon Ball Z. Goku. Okay, cool. Vegeta, Goku.
Relax.
But anyways, you get what I'm saying? You could, as a man, right? The thing is this, right? So women, you alluded to it before. You said, well, a man really just hasn't checked off all my boxes. So women have all of these boxes. So as a man, you can increase your value to check off more boxes for a female. And as you check off more boxes for a female, you'll become more attractive. I actually talked about this on my podcast as well, how women put guys in a friend zone, but guys put women in a sex zone, right? So I guess y'all was alluding to that a little earlier too, how, well, if he makes money, will he really be attracted to her like that? The reality is that no, she's gonna be recreational use only. He's gonna hit it and that's all. Oh yeah, you dissed me back then. Well, cool. Yeah, you like me now, so I'm gonna keep you in the sex zone only now. But that rarely happens anyway. You know what I'm saying? And to the people that it does happen to, those are guys that worked on it. They increased their value. They worked on themselves. So
that's the thing. And first of all, don't from man to man, never increase your value out of spite. I'm
Big facts.
tired of that. Because in all actuality, no, you can't buy yourself out the friend zone. I don't care how much upgrading that you do. You know why? You said it, you touched on it. She does not like you. Can you have sex with her? Can you potentially get her to lay down next to you? Yes. But she still does not like you. She likes your car. She likes your new body. She likes your new house. She likes your money. She does not like you at your core. So now you have to realize if you're a guy trying to get out of the friend zone and you buy yourself out of the friend zone, and I don't believe it's very, very likely, but let's say you do. Once you buy yourself out the friend zone, you have to sit here and say, well, is this somebody that really loves my core? Is this somebody that is actually going to give me unconditional love? No. You've upgraded your entire life, which means there are stipulations for you to even be on her requirement to be eligible for her.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now what I would say to you is keep it at a friend, but upgrade just to be better than where you're at right now, but still keep her on that same friend zone. See, the people, this is what I see. A woman that'll friend zone a man, then a man upgrades himself, and then the woman gets out of the friend zone. Nah, keep her in the friend zone. Now she's in your friend zone.
She in the sex zone, baby.
No.
Not even. Don't even give it to her.
Friend zone. Don't put her in the
No
sex
box.
zone. No, she gets no dick. You don't get no dick. Like, yeah, you didn't want me when I was a 4. That's cool. I'm a 10. You was a 7 back then. You still a 7, but I'm a 10. Listen, we're gonna
all right,
be
Mike
friends.
Jones. Back then,
You feel me? Like back then.
then.
though.
You feel me? But like
Now I'm a 10, and now I'm going for the 8s and the 9s.
Because what are you gonna do?
Thank you. That's what I was waiting to say.
Nah,
Thank you.
nice car,
No,
my
wait.
guy.
Let it finish because I was ready to.
Nah, but my
I was
thing is-
waiting on it.
So my thing is, when I'm saying upgrade, I'm not saying you're a 4. Like, I mean, unless we're talking about that, it's way different. But what I'm saying is, if a dude has the capacity to build himself, first of all, well, nowadays it's different. Guys are getting BBLs. so
Yeah, it is
so
cheat
it's a whole
codes.
different. But let's just say we take that off the board. You work on yourself. First of all, to get real results in the gym, like real results, sustaining results, it's gonna spend about a year of building yourself. And 5 days, 4 days a week, good diets, it takes a lot of discipline, right? So once you build yourself, huh? Yeah, and now you're exactly now you're reading books, you're investing in your mental and your physical health, your physical and mental, like just upbringing better, whatever the case may be. The problem is that girl doesn't like you for who you are, and it's cool, right? But she likes you enough to keep you around because you're supportive. You feel me?
I feel like that's not like bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna try to be better, to one up her. Like, saying like get better out of spite. Like, that's not bullshit. Like, that takes some serious, like, all right, well, she did that. Well, I'm gonna do that. But I'm really in this now. Like, now I'm bettering myself for me, not even for her. Because at this point, that gave me the drive.
Yeah.
But once I'm bettering myself, I already know what I'm capable of. I already know the potential that I have and who I can get at this point. So she's in the past. I'm not doubling back to try to get her.
Yeah, and
leave her in the friend zone.
Yeah, usually it happens naturally with I would say human beings in general, men and women. So like as a man, right? All right, so the guy's in friend zone. So he's in friend zone obviously because he's just not that nigga to her. You don't cut it. He's not making a cut. So I truly believe as a man, when you work on yourself, right? You get in the gym, all the things we said. You get in the gym, become the best version of yourself, build up your finances, build up your mindset. And then what that does is, right? So I always say competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. And that's what builds the man.
That's really good.
And then from there, you have more options, right? So yeah, you in a friend zone with this girl, but now you have options. And with options comes an abundance mindset. So then you don't even really tolerate her inadequacies like that. You get what I'm saying? Like as a man, you're gonna be like, you're gonna see where she wasn't adequate like that. And you're not even gonna take her seriously anyway. So naturally, she's gonna be in a friend zone or the sex zone anyway. So yeah.
So this is
no dick, bro.
this is what I was gonna counter, and you actually already touched on it. Because she doesn't like you. You know why? Because you don't like yourself. You probably don't have good self-esteem. You probably, even if you like yourself, your self-esteem isn't where it should be, such that you are operating out of a different mindset. You just talked about this. I think that like women see confidence. We feel the confidence. Well, if a 5 dudes walked in here,
you know who top G.
The one with the most confidence, you're gonna already know who he is, And so going back to the original statement is that you can buy your way out, because once you make yourself better, you're gonna have more confidence. You're gonna mentally be in a better space. You're gonna be able to command a room. You're gonna be able to have better conversations. You're going to be able to, talk about more interesting things, because the more you read, the more your mind is lifted, the more you're able to emote and have like better conversations about more than the fucking weather or the Giants or whatever. Like you get something like really deep. So I think that this all goes back to money. The money gave you a better haircut and a better hairline. The money got you a trainer. The money bought you some protein. The money got your investments up. The money got you a new car. Like all of this goes back to like having the resources to get you in a place. Books ain't free. You know what I mean?
Either. You
like,
don't need money.
Yeah.
No, you do need
I'll
money.
say that
You can make $30,000 a year and be a fit, smart individual.
Yeah.
Protein ain't cheap. Trainers on protein. No, protein.
$500 a year.
Protein is not quality. Protein is not cheap.
You don't need to buy
Quality
protein.
foods are not cheap. Like, and we're talking about like physical health and mental health. Like vitamins ain't cheap. Mushrooms ain't cheap. All the shit that goes into your body to maintain your skin, to maintain your teeth, to maintain your joints, your bones, like your muscles. Like none of that shit is cheap.
Aaron, there's people, and I'm not even, but that sounds foolish only because it's not a necessity. There are men, I hate to say it, that are in jail that have the best physiques and nice teeth. They don't have adequate, they don't have great supplying food. They don't have all these different things that we're saying that it's expensive.
They have youth.
No,
They have
don't.
youth.
Well,
They do have youth.
Well, look,
You don't like him.
Because he's lame.
You don't like him not because he's just lame. We always add these variables. He's probably lacking confidence. Even if he is, or whether he is or he isn't, he's still demonstrating a good, I would say, percentage of who he is. With money or without money, people are going to be what they are. So if you're getting him,
How confident are you with a fucked up hairline? How
I-
confident are you with fucked up teeth?
I'm being.
How confident are you with a fucked up vocabulary? How confident are you if you can't fucking read? I'm just saying.
Well, first of all, if he can't read and he can't speak, she's probably
I
not
was
even
about
gonna
to
be with
say.
him.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother. I mean, like at all, he's not gonna even be a friend. So now we're adding all these different layers, which is what we like to do, and that's what I was trying to tell you, Miri. It's just always no, it's them that be adding these extra layers. The reality is this: to keep it simplified. Even if you upgrade yourself, the person who put you in the friend zone does not value a part of you that will forever exist. So why are you going to sit here and upgrade yourself just to double back on just to double back to somebody who is going to find a piece of you that will never be accepted as a significant other in terms of an intimate relationship? It does not make sense. Upgrade yourself. Yes. Can it be a start point? Cool. Use it as motivation to get yourself to another level. Keep that person as a friend, just like they kept you as a friend, and go get somebody else who might like all of you. You feel me? Like
When you're at your best.
when you're at
What
your
I would
best.
what I
Yeah.
would say
'Cause
is
if you don't
the
appreciate
question
me at my worst, why? Like, I don't.
I don't want you at your
I
worst.
just want to say one thing. If the question is, does it cost to better yourself? Then yes, and I agree with everything that
What
you
does it
said.
cost?
However much it costs
Everything
to
is
get in the gym, to buy this, to buy that, whatever.
How
It
much
does-
did
it-
your hairline cost to get that nice hairstyle?
I cut my own hair.
Did you braid it?
No, I got that done.
All right. It wasn't free, was it?
My sister did it.
Was it free?
Yeah, it was
That's
free.
him saying it was free.
So
Oh,
what you need
oh.
So
No,
okay.
but
So-
shit costs. We know shit costs. But
no,
I'm
whether
No. This is a
time,
self-sufficient
energy,
man
whatever, it
who's
costs.
utilizes resources. The thing is, at the end of the day, not everything costs.
there's inflation.
Everything is inflation today.
Yo,
We
All
can't
right, we've been
we
talking
can't
about
be going to
inflation,
get our hair done all the time.
I
But
wanted to touch a point on this though. So like, I truly think that money doesn't make a man. A man makes the money. So you could be a dork. Then you're a dork with money.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it really doesn't, change anything. I think as a man, you fully have to work on yourself. It's the mental part of it. So you got to become more competent. And not only that, you have to understand female nature. I think a lot of guys get finessed in the game nowadays in this dating market is because they don't understand female nature, right? And women are socially superior to men. It's just a fact. And I'll tell a quick story. I knew of this, that women was socially superior to men because I have a 10-year-old daughter. When my daughter was 4 years old, we was in Walmart. And I'm scrolling her in Walmart in the stroller. And she's like, Daddy, that girl was looking at you. I'm like, I ain't even see the girl. But she noticed the girl before I did. So I'm like, wait, this is weird. How did she see this? You get what I'm saying? And it wasn't like the girl wasn't attractive because, I would have seen her, but she caught it. So women are naturally socially superior to men. So with that being said, it's incumbent upon the man to understand females' nature and understand that females are naturally hypergamous creatures, right? That's just something about females. They tend to want to date across, but preferably above. So with that being said, if you're in the friend zone, so they want quantity. So if you're in the friend zone, to bring it all back, right? If you're in the friend zone as a man, my dude, you just have to better yourself mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. And when you do that, you won't even want that girl anyways. What I'm trying to say.
Dudes be fucking girls
They'll
out of
probably
spite.
hit,
Yeah.
but that's about it. That's not a win for
Yeah,
her.
You still lose once you do
Yeah,
that.
sex zone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and
I'll give you 30 days.
and those guys, like a Grant Cardone, like those guys, like he upgraded himself. Like I know Grant Cardone's story. Like he wasn't doing good at all. Yeah, he was a mess, and then he fully upgraded himself. So I mean, I'm sure his upgrades help with, and maybe he wasn't
Yo,
fully in the friend zone.
She liked who exactly, bro. Like
Yeah,
like,
yeah, she
women-
probably
women
liked who he
women
was.
are not stupid, and I refuse to believe that women see a man and be like, "You're in the friend zone," but once you upgrade yourself, I'll be with you. No, women put them in the. Women love to date potential, so they're like, "I see what's inside of you. I see your drive. I see what you could be. Let me still be with you," and they'll take that leap of faith. But when a woman is putting you in the friend zone, it's because she literally sees nothing. Like even your best to her,
She doesn't see enough.
okay, she doesn't see enough. And even your best, what she can project, still is not enough. So you have to exceed her expectations,
Somebody else's.
which is hard to do. So you gotta just let it be. Be the friend that she wants. She's going to reap what she sows, and that's okay. Now,
That's fair.
And
you feel what I'm
I,
saying?
I truly believe that there's not really much benefit that a man can get. This is just my perspective. Not truly much benefit that a man can get from being in a relationship, being in the friend zone with a woman. Because, like, think about what a friend is, right? A friend is platonic. So if you have some type of feelings or attraction towards this individual, that means that you have ulterior motives, which means that it isn't genuine. So since it isn't genuine, it's just like you'll be hurting yourself. So you're literally, and not only that, think about it, in a friend zone with a guy, the guy is normally adding value to the female. He's adding that masculine presence. So maybe they'll be out at the club. Yeah, she flirting with other dudes, but he's still that masculine presence there. She like, oh, I don't want him talking to me. And then he'll be there to, get the other guys out the way. It's just like the guy in the friend zone does a whole lot of work, but gets no benefit back. Usually. She's only telling them.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that
That is evil.
changes.
That is evil of him.
He just happened to
Oh,
have.
okay.
He has inside
Okay.
information.
But she said something for a reason.
But that's first of all,
Exactly.
that
Thank
is
you, Lonnie.
he's trying to get in a relationship with her so that he can take care of her, and that's gonna be the excuse. If you be with me, I can help take care of you. I know you're in a bind. I know you down right now. I can help pay your rent. You just got to be with me. That ew. Yeah. And who the fuck? This is not love. What kind of relationship is this?
Yeah.
This is just a relationship where I take care of you. And why would you even want to put yourself in that position?
And just my opinion. This is an opinion, not a theory. In my opinion, a man should never be in a position to have to buy a woman in any category. Whether he has to take his money and invest in himself to qualify for this woman, whether he has to pay for X, Y, and Z just to qualify for this woman. Gestures and upgrading is something that's supposed to come secondary to you actually liking me. We have a lot of people who are just taking what's at surface value and running with it for far too long, and that's why relationships are falling apart. If we want to sit here and say, okay, look, I'm gonna be your friend. Let's say if I'm your friend for 3 months, maybe 6 months, but at some point of being your friend, we get into an intimate relationship. That's a whole different ballgame. But if it takes for me to go and do a whole reevaluation of self, a whole upgrading of self, and then for me to be in a relationship with you, I'm not going to subscribe to that, because for me, it's like and I said this already, there's still a piece of you that is going to be here. It's going to exist in this relationship dynamic. It's going to exist within you. Maybe you might suppress that part of you for however long so you can be the other side of you just to qualify for this girl. But then you know what happens? Somewhere down the line, you meet somebody who has that same quirkiness that you had, that same dweeb dorkiness that you had.
Why they gotta be a dweeb?
I'm just adding it. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mixed in with the new you.
mixed in with the new you. And then guess what happened?
Mixed in with the new you.
Mixed in with the new you. And then guess what?
Heard it the
That's
first
the
time.
guy.
Then
The guy is gonna play
and
that.
the guy, and
He
then,
works out now. He read books. He's smart.
but he's still a
They
quirky.
usually don't.
He still
He
loves
got somebody that
anime.
likes his quirkiness,
They
his
usually
geekiness,
don't,
and the
though.
new him.
And the new
All at the
all
same
in one.
time.
And then
Y'all
guess
talking
what?
about outliers
Nah,
right
no,
now.
we're
you're
this
not
is the
listening.
reality
He
of
could
life.
bag girls now because he upgraded.
Yeah, no, his money could back girls.
Exactly.
No.
No.
He got his weight up too.
You're
His-
both.
Wait,
His
his
character.
Wait, you're both saying the same thing. But guess what? The moral of the story is, you are who you are, right? And women do the same thing too. Don't get it misconstrued. A woman will go ahead and spend $8,500 on that BBL. A woman will go ahead and spend all this money on these nails and this makeup and this hair, but still be a quirky girl. But she's going to be an entirely different woman to go and seek what she's attracted to. But at the end of the day, if that dude is not attracted to who she is, eventually she's going to stop feeling fulfilled in that relationship and start stepping outside. Same thing with the dude. If I'm a quirky, nerdy dude, but then I gotta get my money up, I gotta get a 6-pack, I gotta get all of this just so I can get this girl. The second I meet a girl that likes anime too,
It's over.
It's over. She might tell me, yo, I don't even want to go to Roof Chris. I just want to play video games with you.
You need hot dog.